It is recording. Oh, there's Dana. I love it. Oh, thank you.
But it says cast screen to device. It's only giving me the Nest Hub option.
I hear you, Dana.
I know I'm having technical difficulties. I can see you. I just may not.
Oh, okay. No worries. Whatever you need, boo. I'm here for you.
Thank you. So you said weight?
Yeah, weights, and that's it. Just whatever kind of weights you want. And then I've got my mat. I'm gonna turn on my.
Oh, yeah, it's not going on up there.
But you have, yeah, you have sound, but you just don't have video.
Yeah, I'm trying to cast it to my TV too. So, and it's had been working. It's just not working now. So.
At the moment. Gotcha.
Oh well, that's annoying. We'll see.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Rhonda.
Hello.
Happy Thursday.
Yay.
Yeah. There we are. So all we need, Rhonda, is just weights. That's all we need in your mat. All I got.
Okay.
Started here a couple minutes. We're gonna give, yeah, a couple minutes. How are you guys doing? You staying sane?
Yes. Intermittently.
No,
I'm
right?
like, yeah.
I know. At least it was pretty today, honestly. I was just glad that we've had like the views, and then like out on the patio, I'm like, and you can see here's my pups in the background. They're just like.
I took mine for a walk earlier. Did they go to walk? They get to go on walks too?
I mean, we live in an apartment complex, and they just. So this is mine, Evie, and this is my girlfriend's Hurley, and she won't walk, but Hurley will want to walk. So it's complicated. So we just go outside, right outside, and then we come
right. Oh my God.
But they get along great, so it works.
He's a cutie. I can't see the other one.
I know. They're English Bulldog and then the Jack Terrier.
Okay, Jack. Yeah.
Yep, they're about to get treats, so they're really happy.
Oh, I just had to turn it on and off.
Okay.
And it reconnected.
Talking.
But I don't see this room.
Somebody's got technical difficulties.
I know. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad mine is working at the moment.
I can't see you right now. No, I wonder why. Let me see. Let me see. Switch to you. There you go.
Can you see me now?
Yeah. I have you on gallery.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah. All the different settings.
Dana is having issues, I guess. Oh.
All right. I'm going to give us like a minute-ish. And then Dana, no worries if you're not able to get video up. At least you can see me. So at least you have that going on. But yeah, just let me know. If you have any questions, just the weights is all we need. Weights or soup cans or bottled water or whatever works. And we're gonna start standing. If you guys also need like a chair nearby, or if you have like a countertop, we're gonna do a little bit of like a standing arm series and leg series as if we'd be laying on the reformer. We're gonna just have weights instead. So obviously we're gonna have our feet. We're gonna do feet just parallel. I'll turn my music down just a smidge. Okay. So the feet are gonna have parallel, small space between the feet, ankles, knees, hips are all stacked. The weights or water bottles into your hands. We're just gonna have them straight down, right by the thighs. So we wanna start with just a nice stable base. We're gonna start with just a little heel lift. I know you can't see my feet, but I wanna also concentrate on the arms. So simply all it's gonna be is you're just gonna lift the heels up and we're gonna lift the arms up. So just getting some ankle mobility going and then lifting up. from those arms. At any time, of course, if the weights or water bottles, whatever you have prop-wise, gets too heavy, you can always ditch. If you want to work into that balance, roll evenly through the balls of the feet and then right back down. Making sure we don't let the ankles roll out. Good, let's go for 3 more here. Lifting the arms, lifting the heels. Good, just for 2 more. Good, 1 more. And then we're gonna lift the heels, we're gonna lift the arms. I want you to hold the heels lifted, and then I want you to pull the elbows back, squeezing into the rhomboids, and then punch the arms forward. So we pull back through those elbows, and then reach those arms out. So I've got my heels lifted as best as I can. It's a little bit of a balance challenge, right? If you lose your balance, let the heels come down, lift them back up whenever it feels right for you. Here for just 3 more. Pulling back through the elbows, kind of warming up the back body here. 2 more. Good, on the next one, pull those elbows back, and now we're just gonna tap the heels. Lower the heels down, lift the heels up. Now, if you wanna add in the arms, as you lower the heels, pull the elbows down to the rib cage, lift the heels, lift the arms. Good, lower the heels, and lift. Good, really wanna think about those lats as we pull the elbows in. Good, nice, slow and controlled to roll the heels back down. Here for 3 more. Good, here for 2 more. Good, on this next one, we're gonna let those heels lift. We're gonna lift the elbows up. Good, now from here, little pulses on the elbows, just in and up, in and up. Right around that side bra line area, really contracting through the lats for 3, 2, and 1. Let the heels and the elbows come all the way down. Spread out your shoulders. All right, we're gonna switch the feet. We're gonna go into Pilates V. So I've got Pilates V going on with the feet. Remember, heels together, toes apart. Pour water bottles into the hands. We'll take the arms right on out into a wide second position. All right, we're gonna go with the plie here. So now we're gonna bend the knees, and then we're gonna bring the hands right through center. I am gonna lower my screen down. And then you're gonna straighten the legs, open the arms right back out. Good, bend the knees, bring those hands in, open the arms out, squeeze through the inner thighs. Squeeze, zip up those inner thighs, and then holding those hands back through center. Gotta make sure we're lifting up from that pelvic floor, keeping those abs nice and tight. Let's go for 3 more here. Squeeze, good, here for 2 more. Good, 1 more time. And then we're gonna hold it down into that plie, hold that squat. Now just gonna pulse the legs up an inch, down an inch. Holding the arms out nice and wide, keeping a small micro bend into the elbows. Here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down, straighten those legs, and then just gonna shrug out the shoulders. Alrighty, we're gonna take it to the legs, just gonna glue them all the way.
I heard President Trump's gonna be talking at her. Sorry, nothing.
No, it's okay.
I was telling my husband something.
Okay. No worries. I hope you get it working. But if not, if you need to mute it, you can always mute as well.
Okay.
But we'll still be working out. Okay, join in whenever you can. We're going to bring those elbows in. We're going to squeeze the legs all the way together. So we just zip up everything. So this would be like our 3rd set if we're laying down the reformer. Everything's glued together. Elbows are pulled in. We're going to simply just extend those arms back, and you're going to lift the heels. Then lower the heels down and bend the elbows. So arms straighten, heels lift, and then heels come down, bend those elbows. You lift the heels, and we lower. Now, if both heels lifting ever gets too challenging, you can go right heel lift, and then lower down, and then go left heel lift, and lower down. So you can do a single heel lift if that balance is a little bit challenging. Keep those abs nice and tight. Notice the nice long line that we have. Crown of the head, down through the shoulder, down through the hip. So we're not arching into the back. Good, let's go for 3 more. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Lifting both heels up, pressing those arms back, and little straight arm pulses up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the arms down and slowly roll it up. Shrug out your shoulders. And then we're going to take it to a nice wide stance. So we're going to go wide. Let me see. I'm going to take the arms. Yeah. So feet are wide, toes are turned out, knees are turned out, and we're gonna go with a shoulder press. So elbows are nice and wide. We're simply gonna take ourselves into a nice wide squat, reach those arms up, and then pull the elbows down as we straighten those legs. We press, and then we pull down through those lats. Reaching up, good, pulling it right back down. Notice we've got rib cage. It is still closed. We're not opening and popping that chest out. Good, very nice. Here for 3 more. Reach it up and pull down as we contract through those lats. 1 more time. On this next one, find your squat. Hold, elbows out nice and wide. Pulse just the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the arms, pulse the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the arms, let the arm, or straighten the legs, let the arms come down, and then shrug out the shoulders. All right, ladies, we are gonna take the weights down to the ground. We're gonna do a little series here at our mat. I'm gonna bring it down. Okay. We're gonna come down, laying all the way onto our back. We're gonna go into bridging. If you wanna make this any harder, you can add a ball or like a pillow in between your inner thighs. If you wanna work a little bit into those inner thighs. I'm not gonna have anything, but if you want to, you're more than welcome to, okay? And then the feet are just gonna come right down to the mat. We're gonna lay all the way down onto our back. Just my hair. All right. From here, we're gonna have the feet, you know what, let's go into Pilates V first. So we're gonna go into that Pilates V. The heels will glue together, the toes will go apart, and then the hands will come right down by the hips. And then we're just gonna gently press the hands down to open the chest, roll the shoulders down the back. We're gonna squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis, roll it all the way up. And I want us to hold, keep this lift. So from here, I want you to just take the hips and we're just gonna untuck the pelvis. And then I want you to retuck the pelvis. So it's just a little untuck, and then we're gonna scoop, retuck that pelvis under. So really think about those low abdominals crunching up as you tuck the pelvis under. For 4, 3, good, scooping for 2, and 1. Hold the tuck, hold the hips lifted, and pulse now the knees in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the knees out, and then slowly articulate the spine down, 1 bone at a time. Grab a quick stretch. Knees come into your chest. You can also go straight legs to the sky, whatever feels best. And then we're gonna go right into an ab series, because I don't want to waste any time. So legs are gonna go straight to the sky. If you want it nicer, you can come tabletop. Otherwise, you've got your feet straight to the sky. We're gonna bring the index finger and thumbs together. We're gonna add a chest lift. So we're gonna reach up towards those toes, and then we're gonna come right back down. So all it is a chest lift and lower down. Now, as you continue to lift, you're reaching for the toes, but make sure your tailbone is still grounded down. Notice I'm not reaching up and also lifting, right? Tailbone is grounded, the chest lift, we're working upper abdominals and then lowering right back down. I promise we're gonna work these low abs. Just give it a second, okay? You're here for 3, and 2, and 1. Here you go, reach up. If you can, keep the chest lifted. If you need to support the neck, hands go behind the head. Squeeze your glutes and start to lower the legs down, all right? The lower you go with the legs, the more intense it's gonna be. Make sure your back is protected. We're not rocking into that overarch of the back. Use your low abs to pull the legs back up through center. Here we go, 3 more times. Squeeze the glutes as you lower the legs down, right? Pull those abs in as we lift the legs back up. 2 more times. Nice, slow and controlled. If this chest lift is too much, friends, remember, head, neck, shoulders, they can come right down. Okay, last time here. Lower the legs down. Good. Breathe in and exhale. Pull those legs up and bring the knees just right into your chest. Woo. Nicely done, y'all. Take a quick rock side to side. And then we're gonna go right back into bridging. So feet will come back down to the ground. You know what? Let's glue the legs all the way together. It's gonna be a nice little challenge here. So the hands are gonna stay down because we are gonna do a single leg bridge series here. So that'll keep us stabilized with both hands down. We're gonna squeeze the glutes, tuck the pelvis, roll it all the way up, top of our bridge. From here, right leg is gonna go straight to the sky. All right, from here, your right leg is straight. You're gonna lower the leg down, and as you do, I want you to slowly tap your booty down as your leg comes down. Then you're gonna press the hands down, you're gonna lift the hips, you're gonna lift the leg right back up. Lower the leg, tap the booty with a flat back, and then lift the hips right back up. Lower the leg, tap the booty down, squeeze to lift, sweep the leg up. Good, 2 more times. Lower the leg, tap that, reach it up. 1 more time. Lower the leg, tap the booty, squeeze, lift the hips, lift the leg, hold, flex your foot, and now I want you to pulse the hips down and then lift. Really squeeze extra into that right glute to stomp that heel towards the sky for 3, and 2, and 1. You lift the hips up, you bend that right knee, place the foot down, squeeze the glutes, restack hips evenly first, then the left leg goes to the sky. Left leg is straight, you're gonna lower it down, and you're gonna tap that booty down with it. Lift the hip up, hips up, lift that leg up. Lower the leg, lower the hips down. Exhale, lift the hips, lift the leg. Beautiful, let's go for 2 more. Lower the hips, lower the leg. Make sure your right leg is still nice and stable. Don't let that knee wobble and shake. Good, 1 more time. Lift the hips, lift the leg. Last one here. Leg lowers, hips lift. Lift the leg, lift the hip. Good, flex the foot through the left leg and then pulse the hips down and up. Really give an extra squeeze through the left glute to lift the hips up. 4, 3, we got 2, and 1. Bend the left knee, hips up evenly, and then unravel the spine all the way down. Bring those knees in, nice big hug. Little rock side to side. All right, second set for abs. We're gonna go classic oblique twist because, well, I just feel the burn the best, right? Bring the hands behind your head, bring the feet up into tabletop. We're gonna add our chest lift in, all right? You're gonna send one leg straight. Your opposite elbow or shoulders come to your opposite knee. Pull it in through center and switch. And switch. Good, ladies, we got it. Remember, as you take that elbow and knee, that opposite elbow, opposite knee, we're still keeping the hips grounded down evenly. So even though we're crunching to one side, this hip isn't popping up. Keep that stability so you're really working deeply into those obliques. You've got 3, you've got 2, you have 1. Last time, make sure you're even, pull the knees in, and then rock yourself forward and back. Just a couple times, because it feels nice. All right. Last ab series, you're gonna roll all the way back down. We're gonna bring the arms up to the sky. If you wanna use those light weights or those water bottles, you can grab for them. We're just basically going for the hundreds. So you don't have to use the weights, it's just an option for a little extra challenge. You can keep the feet down onto the ground, neutral spine for a nice variation, or the feet can come to tabletop, right? Where we wanna find our imprint, we wanna protect that low back. Arms up to the sky with or without weights. Take an inhale. Send the arms down to the hips, chest lift if that's right for you. Extend the large legs if it feels right and start to pump those arms, right? With or without weights, this is work. If we need to, we can always pull knees back into the tabletop. We can also head come down. Add the chest lift when it feels right. If you need to ditch the weights, ditch the weights. All right, single leg stretch is a great variation, kind of the in-between. Good, looking great, Rhonda, you got it. Breathing in and reaching out nice and low. Good, keep it going. We've got 2 more sets. Breathing in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your stretch. Very nice. All right. If you want to use the weights for this last set, more than welcome to. If you don't have the weights or you don't want to use them, you don't have to. With the feet, though, we're going to go into our Pilates V. So heels split together, toes go apart. And then if you are using those weights, the arms are going to go up to the sky, and then palms are going to face towards one another. Give a slight micro bend into your elbows for that kind of that chest fly feel. We're going to squeeze the glutes. We're going to tuck the pelvis under. You're going to articulate or hinge at the hips and lift the hips up into your shoulder bridge. Now from here, knees stay out, arms are going to open out. All right, the arms and the knees are going to mirror each other, right? So knees and arms come in, arms and legs open out. We're keeping the heels connected, so we're keeping the inner thighs nice and fired up. Working those abductors, pulling in, and then working those abductors, adductors, as we open those knees out. But notice as the arms open out, we are not allowing that chest to pop up and flare. We want to keep that mid back, and we're right on that bra line, down into the mat. You're here for 4 more. Squeeze in. Here for 3. Good. We've got 2. On the next one, open the arms, open those knees. Hold. Pulse the arms first, just up and down. Little pulse. 4, 3, 2. Pull the abs in. 1. Hold the arms out. Pulse the knees in and out. Give me just 4, 3, 2, 1, and take the arms up first. Slowly roll the spine down second, and then let the weights come all the way down, bringing yourself into that nice big hug. All right, so I have a fun kind of little ab series for us. You want to make sure, ladies, that you have some room behind you and you have room in front of you. It's basically going to be a roll back, and then we're going to take it to a roll over. We don't do rollovers very often in class, but if you have any back injuries, obviously the articulation, Evie wants to give me all the love. Go that way, Evie. If taking the legs up and over the body is too much, right, this is what it's going to look like. Roll over, you're going to take the legs up and over. Hands stay down, right? So that's the challenge. If it's not right for you, you're just going to take the legs down and then lift back up, okay? But we're going to start seated. So we're starting all the way up, seated. You have those legs just side by side. The arms reach all the way on out. I'm going to take this flip down so I don't hurt my neck. The arms are out long. We're going to tuck that pelvis under. We're going to slowly roll back. Use those abdominals to slowly roll it back. You better watch it. I'm coming for you. As you roll down, arms reach the sky. Then press the hands down to the mat. Engage your low abs. Lift your legs just straight up to the sky. Keep your tailbone down first. Don't roll over quite yet, okay? You're going to lower the legs back down about 45-degree angle. Then lift the legs back up. Now we are going to take it to that rollover. So you're going to lower the legs down first. Use your low abs to lift the legs. Use your low abdominals to roll over, thighs or over the eyes. Separate your legs about shoulder distance apart. Flex your feet, and then articulate your spine from your thoracic zone. 1 at a time. And then once you get that tailbone down, then you send the legs straight down to about that 45-degree angle, legs glue together. Good, lift the legs back up once, then lower the legs back down to your 45. We are gonna come up to roll up, so legs go all the way to the ground. Reach the arms up to the sky, take an inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin to your chest, start to roll up, nice and slow. 1 bone at a time, use any sort of assistance that you may need. Sit up nice and tall, anchor the shoulders down. Tuck the pelvis under, roll it back. Very nice, ladies, you got it. 1 bone at a time. Good, use that nice control of the abdominals, make it feel nice. As the head, neck, shoulders comes down, eyes gaze to the sky. Press your hands down to the mat. You're gonna take both legs straight. We're gonna lift them up just about to that 90-degree angle first. Keep the booty down. Good, now lower the legs back down to about that 45-degree angle. Now we take that rollover, use those low abs, lift the legs up, continue to use those low abs. Good, take the legs up and over. Make sure you're only up in between the shoulder blades. Separate the legs shoulder distance, flex the feet, and then roll the spine down. one bone at a time. Make it feel really nice. And then take the legs, glue them together, circle them together, lift them up to 90 degrees, and then lower the legs back down all the way to the ground as you slowly lift the arms up to the sky. Inhale at the top. Exhale, tuck the chin to your chest, roll it all the way back up. Nice and slow. You're gonna restack the spine, and we're gonna let those arms come all the way down. Nice. Woo. All right, now we're gonna take it to a plank series. Now this plank series, ladies, it is a side plank, then it's a like regular plank, and then it's a side plank. So I'm gonna demo kind of the modified version, and then of course there's the full side plank. So side plank, you can do modified this way. If you want to do a side plank full variation, full, both legs are straight. So you find your side plank first. We hold our side plank, whichever variation is right for you. And then you're gonna have this bottom hip, and you're gonna take that hip and you're gonna take it down 1 inch and then lift the hip up an inch. So it's just a little hip dip and a hip lift. Good. Now you're gonna lift that hip up, hold. Take this top hand down to the ground. You flip it, and now you're into your full plank. Press both legs straight. Hold this here, and you're gonna take your hips left, right. So a little hip dip, left, good. Right, one more to the left, one more to the right, through center, bringing the knees down, and then you're gonna flip it to the opposite side for your side plank. Find your side plank, and then you're gonna dip this hip down and lift, squeeze the glute, down and lift, 2 more times, down and lift, last one, down, lift, you flip it to your plank, once again, regular plank, press both legs straight, hold it, just hold your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees down, send the booty back towards your heels, grab a quick stretch, find your child's pose, a big inhale, a nice big exhale. All right, and we're gonna roll it up. We're gonna take it to our second plank variation. So second plank variation, you can choose if you wanna stay on your hands or if you wanna drop it to your forearms, okay? We're gonna add some movement, but we will stay through center, okay? So hands or forearms will come down. You're gonna curl the toes back behind you or into your modified plank in 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna find our nice plank. I like to have my feet separated about shoulder distance. That way we can take this right knee underneath the body, cross it to your left elbow, and then step the foot back. Left knee pulls to your right elbow, and then back behind you. So these are our mountain climbers, but we're working deeply into those internal obliques. Really nice, ladies. Good. Very good. If that's too intense, remember, you can always go single knee bend right through center. Right, so obviously you have some options. 2 more on each side, looking good. Great shoulder stability. Last time, make sure you're even. Good, and then bring those knees right on down. Send the booty back towards your heels. Stretch it out. Big inhale. A nice big exhale. All right, now we're gonna come on up. We're gonna come on up to stand. I wanna do a little balance series. So if you need a chair or like a surface for balance, you can grab that. I'm gonna come up to stand. I'm gonna adjust this just a little bit. All right, so I'm grabbing my chair or whatever you have, a surface. You wanna basically be kind of on the side of it so that you're able to, you can either have one hand, you can have both hands, but you wanna have room to come forward, right? So that's why I like to stand off to one side. So that way you have room to come forward. So checking out your feet. You're gonna take your right foot and step it forward. You're gonna lift your left foot off the ground. And then from here, let me adjust this a little bit. You're gonna reach the arms out and you're gonna hinge at your hips. You're gonna reach the arms down, keeping the right foot flat onto the ground, and then using your abdominals, you're gonna stand up nice and tall. right? So if you want to take both hands off that stable surface, you hinge at the hips, the hands hover over the ground, right? And then you're going to pull the abs in and slowly stand up. So this is working our balance and our ankle stability. We hinge at the hips. We want to think about this left hip. Make sure we're not opening out to the side. Try to keep that hip squared down and then stand all the way up. You're going to notice if you have any old ankle or new ankle injuries on the right side or any knee injuries, that's going to affect your stability. Okay, so if you need to keep this back left foot grounded down, when you hinge, that's obviously going to make it nicer. It's going to support you more as you find your hinge forward. All right, we're going to go for one more here. We're going to hinge forward. We're going to hold. Now, if you need to take a hold of that chair for a quick second, you can. You're going to bend your right knee, your base knee. You're going to bend like you're sitting into a chair, and then you're going to straighten it. So it's a single knee squat. You bend, and then you straighten. Give me just 2. Really have the weight into the heel of that foot for 1. And then on this next one, bend, hold, and then pulse, just 3. 2, and 1. Bring the left leg down, roll yourself up to stand, and then take a quick stretch. Woo. I know, I feel that. I feel it on my right glute for sure. That's your stabilizing leg. We have to even ourselves out, so we got to switch it. So now you're going to have your left foot's going to be your stabilizing leg. Turn that down a little bit. Left foot's going to come forward. We're reaching the arms out, and then we're shifting that weight into the left foot. You're going to hinge at the hips. Hands come down. Make sure the right hip is squared down towards the ground, and they're going to press down through that left foot and stand up with a nice flat back in theory. Hinging forward. Hands coming down. Press gently into that base foot, and then use your abs to help you come up with that nice flat back. Right? The challenge is to keep both hands off of the stable surface, but we were fully working into that stability through the foot, through the ankle, and of course working into our balance as we stand back up. We're going to do that just 2 more times. Work at your own pace. Keep grounding down to that big left toe. And on this next one, find your hinge. Hold that hinge. If you need to have a little extra balance, grab onto that edge of that chair, and then you're going to bend that left knee, and then you're going to straighten that leg. As you bend that left knee, weight is into the heel of that foot, and then you straighten that leg. Here for just 2 more. Good, ladies. Last one. And then slowly straighten that left leg. Bring that foot down, and then carefully, you can grab a figure 4 stretch. So whether you're at a chair or a table, just cross one ankle over that knee. Bend your base knee, so whatever you're standing on, and that knee, get that stretch. And we're going to stand up, switch out those legs. Yeah, opposite ankle over that knee. All right. All right, come all the way on up to stand. All right, Hurley, you have to get off the chair, babe. You can get that chair out of the way. We're going to be done with that. You want to have just enough room. You can be at your mat or just carpet. We're going to do a little leg series. No weights, because I just want to kind of concentrate on the legs. So the feet are going to go wide, and the hands are just going to go right onto our hips. So we want to make sure the feet are wider than our hips, and we're turned out. And then we're going to sink into a nice wide squat. So we're going to find our nice wide squat, and then we're going to lift the heels up, and you're going to pivot to the right, and you're going to find a lunge. You can drop the front heel down to help you balance, and then you're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5. Both knees bent. So bend that back knee for me, Rhonda, as well. Good. 3, 2, 1. You're going to lift the front heel. You're going to pivot back through center to your wide second squat, and then continue to pivot now to your left. Drop the front heel down. Keep the back heel lifted. Pulse it down for 8, 7. Make sure you have a little slight tug under the tailbone. Abs are tight. For 3, 2, 1. We lift the front heel. We pivot back through center. Good. I want you to tap the heels down and lift the heels up. Down and lift up. Good. 4 and lift. 3, 2, 1. Lift the heels. You're going to pivot. I got a little too wide. Pivot to the right. Drop the front right heel down, pulse the back knee for this time 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the front heel, pivot through center. Try to keep the heels lifted, pivot to the left. It's okay if you lose your balance. Drop the front heel down and pulse the back knee for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the front heel up, pivot through center. We have the heels lower down, lift up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Our last set here. We pivot back to the right. Drop the right heel down, pulse the left knee down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the front heel, pivot through center, pivot to the left, drop the front heel down, and then back knee pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Front heel lifts, back through center, and we pulse through center for 4, 3, you got it, 2, 1. Heels down, straighten your legs, toes to parallel, and then just round down. Take a quick second, bend the knees side to side, get a stretch. All right, then bend both knees, tuck the pelvis, roll it all the way on up. Bring those feet through center, and then we're going to take it back down to the ground for a little side body series. All right. So our side series, put it down just a little bit. All right, so the weights. If you want to use weights, you only need one. So just one single lightweight or water bottle. It may be too heavy if you have any shoulder issues, so you can always go without it. I'm going to go with a 2-pound weight for now and see how I feel. So we're going to be facing just one direction. This is my left leg, but it probably will be your right leg. So whatever you want it to be. One knee is bent, the opposite leg is straight. Whatever leg is straight, that's the hand that has the weight if you're using it. Now the knee that's bent, that arm is bent and it's coming down to the ground with the forearm, okay? So from here, a couple things. You want to make sure we're not sinking into this bottom shoulder. The weight is going to reach straight up to the sky, okay? So we're going to focus on upper body first. You want to keep the lift of the side body here, arm is straight, and it's going to lower straight down. It's going to be plenty heavy with or without the weight. Notice this arm is straight, and it lifts right back up. Yeah, there you go. Lower right back down in line with the shoulder, and then lifting it right back up. Good. We're going to do this 3 more times. Lower down, and lift up. Good. 2 more times. Lower, and lift. 1 more time. Lower down. Now the arm straight, you're gonna take that arm all the way down, straight down to the thigh, and then you're gonna lift the arm straight up. Right, so we're focusing on this top shoulder, this top arm, but I want you to make sure this bottom rib cage is lifted, and we're staying nice and protected through this bottom shoulder. Yep, straight arms lifting up in line with the shoulder, and then you got it. Yep, right back down to the hip. Here for just 2 more. Lifting up, lowering down. Good, the last one here. You're gonna lower that arm down. Good, then I want you to flip the palm to face up. Lift the arm up so it's just in line with your shoulder. And then you're gonna bend that elbow for a bicep curl. And then straighten that arm. Good, now as you bend that elbow, you're gonna add in a little lift of that leg. And then lower the leg down as you straighten the arm. Lift that leg up as you bend the elbow. And then lower the leg as you straighten the arm. Notice what happens with the bottom rib cage when you lift that leg up, right? You want to make sure you still stay lifted. We're working into the bottom side obliques. Good, looking great. Give me 3 more here. Lift, working into the side booty as you lift the leg. Slow and control to lower. Good, last one here. Lift the leg, bend the elbow. Hold the elbow bent, and now pulse just that top leg down and up. Just little pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg down and then bring that elbow down. Ditch the weight down to the mat so it's not too heavy for your shoulder, and then just reach up and over and get that nice side stretch. Awesome. All right, then from here you can just take the weight and just kind of move it out of the way. We're gonna roll just right onto our stomach, do a little work so we can work our back body, and then we'll do the other side. So love a classical mat prone series. It's really, really nice for back extension and lengthening through the body. So we're gonna go through some basic swimming series. The arms can be fully extended straight. If you have shoulder issues, you can also go elbows bent. With arms wide, this is the next variation. First things first, you always want to engage your abdominals and squeeze your glutes as you slowly lift the chest up. Legs lift up as well from the thighs. And then we're going to start to alternate and swim those legs. Arms and legs are reaching in opposition. Nice long spine. You want to feel the lift of those abdominals as well. Reaching and lengthening. You want to make sure we're not crunching into the neck, right? Wrinkle free through the neck. Shoulders are anchored down. We're fluttering the arms, fluttering the legs. Remember, the arms can be down by the hips with palms facing up if we have any shoulder issues. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round it down. Take a second, bring the hands underneath your shoulders. Find a child's pose or a cat and cow so you get a nice oppositional stretch. I love cat and cow, so coming up to your hands into those knees. Just take a moment and arch and around. Just getting that flexion extension there. And then we are going to go to the other side. So I am basically just going to swing myself around this way. Yeah. And now we're going to switch it out. So now we have this bottom elbow coming down. So remember, the elbow that is down, that is the knee that's bent. The leg that is straight, and that's the arm that has the weight. So we got our forearm down, remember, lifted through the side body. We're going to take this arm, it is straight up to the sky. We have the palm basically facing to the center of the room. The arm is straight and it lowers down, stopping right in line with the shoulder. And then it's going to lift right back up. Good, lowering down. And then lifting it right back up. Good. We have this top leg grounded down. It is not lazy. It is nice and active through the quad, through the side body. Good. Give me 2 more here. Lowering that arm, lifting that arm. Good. One more time. And then we lift the arm back up to the sky. Now the arm is still straight. You're going to lower that straight arm. It's coming all the way down to the thigh. And then reaching right back up, stopping right over the shoulder. Good. Lower down to feel that top lat contract. And then reaching up. Good. Lower down and lift. Don't forget about the lift through the bottom side obliques. Lower the top arm and lift. Give me 2 more here. We lower down and we lift. One more time. Lower and lift. Now remember, we're going to take that arm down. It's going to stop right around in line with the shoulder. Flip the palm to face up. We're going to go with the bicep curl. So you bicep curl and you're going to lift that top leg up. Good. Then you're going to straighten that arm and you're going to lower that top leg down. We bend the elbow, we lift the leg. Remember what happens with our bottom side rib cage. Don't let it collapse. Don't let that bottom shoulder creep up to your ear. Looking good. Bending the elbow, lifting the leg, lower the leg as we straighten the arm. Good. Give me 3 more. And 2 more. Good. 1 more. And on this next one, I want you to keep that elbow bent. Hold the elbow bent and pulse your leg just down and up. Down and up. Good. Don't lower that bottom rib cage. You got 3 and 2 and 1. Lower the leg. Lower the arm. Ditch that weight. Take a second. I like to flip it through center. Take a little shoulder stretch or child's pose. You can child's pose. Reach the arms out. So you can get a little stretch through those shoulders. Awesome. All right, then this is going to set up perfectly for our 4-point kneeling series. So we will bring, once again, our hands right underneath our shoulders. Our knees will be right underneath those hips. And then from here, we're going to reach in opposition. So you can take the right arm and reach it out. And then from there, keep the abs active and lifted and reach the left leg all the way back. So we want to make sure left wrist and left shoulder are stacked, right arm, losing my balance, and left leg are reaching. And then we're going to pulse this arm and leg up an inch and down an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arm and leg lifted. Take the arm and leg out in opposition. So you open the arm, you open the leg, and then pull it right back through center. As the arm and leg opens out, good. Just make sure that hip doesn't get wonky. We don't want to let that hip rock open and out, keeping that hip square. Here for 2 more. Good, last one. Through center, bring hand and knee back down to the ground. Grab your cat and cow stretch. Ooh, that's good. All right, we're gonna switch it out to the other side. So we're gonna take it to our neutral back, our flat back. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Pull the abs up and in to flatten out through the back. Support that low back and then reach the left arm out in front of you. From here, we're gonna now reach that right leg back in opposition. All right, I want you to imagine you feel that length, that reach through the arm and leg. And then we're gonna pulse that arm and leg up an inch and down an inch. As you're pulsing, don't forget about your right wrist. It's underneath your right shoulder. Here for 4, looking good. 3, here for 2, and 1. Now arm and leg that's lifted goes out to the side and then right back in. Arm and leg opens out and then pull it right back in. 4 more. Make sure that right hip is still square for 3. Good, 2, and 1. Good, take that arm, that knee down, and grab your cat and cow, or you can also grab child's pose. One of those wrists are a little sore, so roll the wrists out. All right, get a little stretch in here, ladies. So, so stay seated. I think that'll be the easiest right now. So, coming seated, taking those legs just right out in front of you. Gonna get a little stretch. Let's take our right leg. So bend your right knee and then take your right foot and just place it right over the left, okay? So get a little stretch. You're gonna reach the arms up to the sky first. Then you're gonna open the arms. You're gonna twist to the right. So you're gonna twist towards that right knee. Open the arms. The right arm can come down to the ground behind you. The left elbow can hook to your right knee. Think about not just the rotation, but also the lift of the spine. So think about squeezing your glutes and lengthening your spine, and then adding the rotation. That's gonna get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Take a breath in, and then exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms all the way back up. Twist through center. Let the arms open out to the side, and then just take that right leg, reach it straight, and then bend your left knee. Cross that foot, yep, right over the left leg. We're gonna reach the arms all the way back on up. Twist to the left, open the arms out to a T. The left hand comes to the ground behind you. The right elbow hooks to the left knee. Think about squeezing the glutes and lengthening the spine first with an inhale. And then exhale, twist a little bit deeper into your stretch. As you twist into your stretch, don't forget about engaging your abdominals. Pull those abs in. It's gonna help release through your back. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Good, open the arms out to a T, uncross the legs, reach both legs straight, reach the arms all the way up. And then you're gonna reach up and we're gonna round up and over, reach for those toes. I like to have my feet flexed, so I activate the back line of my legs. You can reach for the toes. If you can grab them, keep flexing to that dorsiflexion. If not, just continue to pull the toes towards your nose and grab for right around the shins or the ankles. Hold this here. Let's go for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just round the spine, roll it all the way up. And then just getting a nice big reach of the arms out. Reach those arms out, gaze to the sky. And then you're just gonna wrap the right arm over the left. Give yourself a big hug, tuck your chin to your chest, and really flex through that thoracic zone. And then on this next one, open the arms out, reach the chest open, gaze to the sky. And then you're gonna switch it now. Left arm over the right, tuck the chin to your chest, big hug, reaching those shoulder blades away from one another. And then just taking the arms, open them out. Let the arms come down to your thighs. Shrug out your shoulders a couple times. Good, shake your head yes, up and down. Shake your head no, side to side. That feels nice. And then, of course, just roll out those wrists. Raise the roof, even though we're seated. Love it, ladies. Awesome job. Yay. You are so welcome. Nice work. Full body. I'm feeling nice and sweaty.
No, feels good.
All right. I'll see you guys next week.
Yes, you will.
Good. I love it.
Bye.
You're welcome,
Bye.
Dana. I'll see you later.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.